quick while it does this. How's it going, Sergeant? Welcome, man. Oh, 1 second. I gotta get my microphone in place here. You'll be listening to what it sounds like if you're standing behind me. All right. Let's go back to survival mode. This is awesome. All right. I haven't done anything this afternoon with her. She's still in the whatchamacallit, the Mountaineer's hut. That's where she be. Hey, it's the pest. How are you doing, man? A long ways to go on that. All right. Wonder, can I sleep in here overnight without dying? Let's try 5 hours. That's a nice arbitrary number. She's alive. Yeah, no idea for food or anything else. I got a moose outside I could go eat, I guess. We gotta have to do something about the firewood situation, though. Okay, I'll be here for a little while so I can drop some books. Let's check out my skills. I haven't done that in a while. All right, cooking 3. It's going to take a while. Well, I still suck as an archer. That's pretty good. Oh, not so bad. Hey, it's Steve, too. Hey, cool. How's it going, Dave? Was it Pike Henry was yelling at me? I should, not yelling. Hey man, why don't you fix some of the stuff you've got on? Guess these are better than these, aren't they? And this is better on the floor right now. Actually, this is better on my head. Ooh, look at that. 16 degrees, guys. Oh, Magic's here. Cool. Holy cow, I got 6 people watching. That's awesome. I feel I can entertain 6 people. You know, that's the amount of people you'd have at a party in a kitchen or a garage or something, you know, hanging out. I can... Alright, well, let's... Well, this one's in better shape. Okay, you know what? Let's just drop that for now. It'll be fine in here. Whoops. Let's put that on then. That wasn't how that was supposed to go. It doesn't look like the kind of night you could just fix a hat in the dark, but it's the way she goes, I guess. Well, okay. Where are these? Drop and drop. Oh, I did it again. Okay, guys. Well, you know, at least I'm doing it live. I get to embarrass myself with not even 1 day's delay. Right, we're going to put those on. She's still thirsty. Decent. Wearing. See that wearing thing? There we go. Okay. 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 Yep. Let's, as soon as we get some daylight here, we need to get some more liquids into her. I mean, I could go and I should go eat some more moose meat. I just killed a moose just moments ago as far as her life is concerned. And, okay. I should hopefully not die if I sleep for this length of time. Okay, here we go. Daylight, good enough. What do we got here? Okay, let me just double check here. Okay, that I did leave the gut. We got this stuff's curing up. Sorry guys, I'm just doing a quick think. And not nearly as quickly as I'd like. Come on, work for me. Sweet. All right. Now where are we at? 17 degrees. Look at the heat just pouring off this girl. Okay, so I should be able to light a mag lens fire. God, that is some weird lighting out here. Where are my sticks at? Ugh, what's up with this lighting? Is she okay? I'm running into trees. That's my fault, not hers, but still. Having that weird tunnel vision thing going on was kind of threw me off. Hey, Spike Henry, I did fix some clothing, bud. Just started up with some exciting sewing session, you know. Get right in there with the old needle and thread. Okay, take two, and hopefully I can get this cedar limb that's right beside him. Oh, really? Okay, well, I guess we'll do that. If I'm chopping down cedar. Yeah, exactly. It was like, oh, is it going to happen? Actually, the Mackinaw jacket I almost gave up on. That's Devour's cloth. 2 at a time. Bit of a gut punch when you... Yeah, it's like, you know, it's just walk from there to there, and all of a sudden now we're surrounded by Evil Dead fog here. Is that even going to do anything? Is that actually going to actually warm her up? Have you coughed up that arrow yet, son? Where is that? There we go. Okay, so not quite warm enough. Can't make a coffee because I don't have any water. Well, didn't I just put myself in a rough situation? All right, here we go. Well, let's start fixing that. All right, let's look for a quick stick here. Here we go. That's exactly what I need.
Can't feel my hands.
It's not so bad. Feels like minus 17. I mean, it's hard to get a really bad sunburn on your shoulders. Minus 17, because usually you're not going to take your shirt off. I guess you just settle down and have a drink of water. Okay, buddy. You're getting hungry.
Oh, I need to find food.
Oh, there's food right there. All right, I've gotten a little bit of moose. It'll be good to come back down to, too. I doubt I'll be able to harvest this entire thing, but I'm not going anywhere when it's, you know, crappy like this. Like, this fog is... So, as exciting again it is, it's like, I went from a sewing show to a cooking show. Water. 22 minutes. I snuck up behind it and shot it in the back of the head, Dave. It was really not nearly as exciting as I thought it was going to be. I thought there was going to be some stuff going down. Nope. Nope, it wasn't. That won't burn in that time. Oh, no! I just wiped out my well-fed bonus. That was completely unnecessary. I have cattails. I have cattails. Well, I'm still not overweight, so... And I do have all my gear, and plus a little bit of extra. So, I guess I shouldn't pound my head off the desk. But I kind of still feel like pounding my head off the desk. You know what I mean? Like... This is... that was just dumb. You know, those little things down there in the bottom left, they're there for a reason. It's not just aesthetics, eh? It's... And there's like, over this hill, there's enough cattails that you could fill that entire little circle. I've got enough food on me, I could... Well, it'll just make the climb up a little more interesting. So I'm going to keep chopping at this thing until the weather clears up. Now I'm a quarter exhausted. So that'll get me... Jeez, look at this weather. Look at all this moose meat. Big, giant pile of it. Now, I'm not going to cook it all. Well, maybe... Well, what am I doing? That's just silly right there. Let's back to the knife. I mean, I could have quartered this whole beast and then be stuck with all the bags and everything like that, but... Honestly, I just make an afternoon of it. I should pay attention to my fire, too, because when it's done, so am I. Oh, yeah, I was going to do this. But first, I need to do... well, you know what? Let's splurge. I'm using the hatchet. I never use the hatchet. I think I just cooked to death some meat. You there. Ah. Okay, well, this isn't a how-to video, and this is exactly why I don't make those, because I do stuff like that. Oh boy. So yeah, so in the last... Now the weather's clearing up. Anyway, in the last like 3 minutes, you've just guys just watched me just totally score on my own net. You know what? I'm upon magic. I'm totally betting Pepper to make yet another year. She will easily live 3 years, and she wasn't even... When she was made, there were ways to save time and resources I wasn't even aware of, right? Yeah, I know, right? Like, why can't I have moose bacon? It's too well done. I don't like it. Yeah, she's got a ton of stuff on her, and God, I was wasteful. I was so wasteful at the very start with her. It was awesome. I am going to have to get some guts over there. I need to check on my fire. And okay, 49 minutes. Those will cook. I should pull some guts. The wind was like, hey, man, what do you think you're doing? Well, I'll try. Let me get the, where's the rancid stuff? This is all moldy. Anyway, enough pissing around. Enough dorking around there. Let's go see if I can find some sticks. Stretch that out for a little bit more. Yeah, so I made a day of it. Harvesting a moose. Not something I normally do. You were the cans I didn't want. That's right. Yeah, that's why that guy who did that 10-year, if you've heard, there is somebody out there who's done, yeah, 1 hour. Yeah, that should do it. Guy's been there for like 10 years. I wouldn't wish 10 years of this life on anybody. Okay, we'll take 2 kilograms and then I'll grab some guts. And I bet you, more like a lot of people, he wasn't like, one day I'm going to sit down and make a 10-year interloper player. Like Pepper for me was a fluke. Ooh, I don't even have any torches. Ugh, what the hell? All right. Probably because I broke them all down into sticks so that I could extend a fire. Hey, look, it's a piece of birch bark. But yeah, the guy who did 10 years, I bet you he did it by accident mostly. So, 10 years. Good Lord. That's a lot of inventing things to do with your time. Because I take her for walks, you know? Take her out and about. People are like, I wouldn't do that with a 700-day character because you're going to get them killed. It's like, don't get attached. It'll be a sad day, but I hope to God I get it on video the day that Pepper finally meets the wolf that kills her. Ew. Oh, well. Good for starting a fire, I guess. 30 minutes, 24. Okay. Here we go. 1 kilogram, 2 guts. That's 40 minutes. We'll go with 1 gut. Hey, Travis, right on. Right on. Hey, man. No, Dave. The accountant has done stuff since. The Firewalker's done stuff since. There's a bunch of characters that I make just for, I guess, killing in horrible and unusual ways. Do I want more guts, guys? I got 3. What am I making? You just be patient. Hold tight, little fire. Two guts. Oh, no, I don't have a game. I wish I did. I wish I was a guy who was actually together enough to... That should buy me enough heat and time. Look at my water there. Just like a champ. Dehydrated like a champ. I don't want to draw anybody over. No, I don't have any sort of a schedule. I come home after work. Usually that's when there's the least amount of commotion going on in my house. So that's the best time to make a video. The dogs guarantee nothing, though. It could be windy. A loud motorcycle could drive by half a kilometer away. The train could blow a whistle. You never know with them. There's a bunch of things they don't like about my gaming. With the let's be quiet while he records bit. But yeah, now usually it's after work. For me, that's would be 2:45-ish. So 2:45 a.m. for you, Dave, is when I get done work. I mean, it kind of sucks starting every day at 6 a.m. But getting out before 3 sure is nice. Yay, more guts. All right. So, she starved. And not starved, she dehydrated. She starved earlier, but... yeah, so just actually the only scheduling I have done ever with this sort of thing is this right now, where on Sunday I will promise be on by 10 o'clock, maybe quarter after if I've had a rough Saturday night, but Sunday mornings for me at 10 o'clock. That's the only schedule I've ever kept for gaming anyway, and it's kind of neat actually. I like it. So I guess so I can. Okay, so okay. All right. Let's get it together here. Okay, I'm going to pick up the sewing kit off the shelf so all 3 of these can go in. Couple of whetstones. Can only use 1 at a time, right? You'd almost think this was valuable by the way I'm collecting it. So I guess I should make some birch bark. Okay. These 2, even though it's just, I'm sort of min-maxing here. And I don't need all 4. or all 8. It's nice to have just in case stuff goes sideways. And you end up with a liter of unboiled water. Do I need all the matches? Probably not so much, eh? Can only use one. Oh, you will keep this one down here. Yeah, I got 3 whole cans staring at me too. There, I just dropped them on the floor. I like to litter them. It's liberating. Yeah, you know what? Let's drop 6 in. I'll probably end up picking up more. I mean, I am down pretty good for a summit, right? Like, I think I'm set. Drop a couple of cans. Continue to dehydrate myself. That helps. Anyone ever use a pry bar out there? Probably not, eh? Unless you were forced to use it to punch a wolf in the face. Okay, so I will grab a sapling on the way up. Ooh, you know what, guys? I can find some socks. Finally. So, sure, let's... Ooh, I think actually one of these books... Wasn't a good idea to stand on top of a moose hide. Oh, okay, so they're over there. Nah, it's doing a cover-up. We're reading about archery, I guess, until the sun goes down. I'll get some sleep. We'll take off. I wonder if I can cheese out some more time. Ooh, I can. Try again.
Getting tired.
Iron Chef. Or Chef Iron Eyes Cody. Oh my gosh. Why are you leaving the cans on the floor?
Man, I could use
Actually,
a
you know
drink.
what? One time I did see Iron Chef when it was first coming to North America. Wow, was that ever something? The Japanese can make anything exciting. Okay, Travis, you know what I'm doing actually for fun is I'm actually running a... will this kill me? Let's sleep light. Ah, okay. It's kind of crappy out. I don't know if the sound effects of the wind have caught up to the rest of it, though. Oh, yes, that's right. That's right, the crying, the guy with the tears. Yes! Oh, man. Yes, now I know. I remember now. Wow. I should have paid a little more attention to the temperature there. I was alive in the 70s. Actually, my kid had a discussion with me to make sure I wasn't a... What did he call me? A neo-Soviet. Neo-Soviet. I was just like, whoa, that's... I guess that could be a thing. Neo-Soviet. I was like, that's interesting. Yes, could totally be a thing. Okay, so. That's interloper. Let's pretend I'm not in danger. But because technically, it's interloper. I'm not in that much danger. It's cold, and I have a headwind. You know what I don't want to do is this in a headwind. Let's look in this boat. I haven't done anything around the lake that I should, like grab cattails or anything. Just this headwind just says nope. But the stick says come get me. Just walked right over me. I don't think I did. I think it showed up late. Oh, I should go get something to eat too. Okay, I got a tailwind towards my food. So we'll go get some food. We'll have something to eat. We'll run some food back here and then we'll go summit. Yes, there we are. Dave's on the same page. Sorry guys, I'm not always reading as fast as I can. I should read faster. I want the sun to go away. Apparently I just need to pull out my magnifying lens. So I went and saw a play today. It was written back in the 20s. He got up and walked out of here. He's like, I'm taking my 10 pounds of moose meat and I'm leaving. Or 10 kilograms. Run!
So cold.
I'd like to bring him with me, but that would just make me smell worse. The cool thing is now, though, I got a headwind. So I've got zero chance of being detected by the ice wolves. So we'll get back in there, rest up. I did run off a whole bunch of energy like a maniac. So then we'll get inside, you know. Rest. I'll stop running. Just for a minute, though. Just for a minute. Oh, easy. Easy. Gotta look on the railings. Sometimes there's a whetstone. Oh yeah, we should be outside when I do this. There we go. Now how out of water are you, though? Yeah, okay. Have a nap. Warm up. Now we need to get out of here. Alright? So yeah, I tried a custom stalker with no condition and then hiked up the cold a bit just for fun. It was fun. It really was. Especially the loot. Oh, I've forgotten how awesome it is. But it took me forever just to find a coat. Let's not run the whole way. Like, I'm not being chased up there or anything. Now, usually I absolutely always go to the container that's by the wing because I always need the coffee and tea that's in there. Oddly enough, I think there's enough ropes up at the top that you can lug down. I should take that with me. Because you get the one, you can tie off. I guess there is a tie off that could use another rope. Because the one at the three-way cave, right? The one at the that other cave, but yeah, how important is it, right? So, here we go. One moment. You can just think about what just happened. And I think it is necessary. If you want to put out all the ropes, I think you do need that rope. I don't know about going over that rise there, because sometimes you get face to face with the holy sticks, man. Oh, I lost like a half dozen Voyager players, and it's because of this map that I discovered that there was such a thing as an online community that did things like make maps. So it's because of this place. Yes. But yeah, it's because of this place. I'm such a dolt. You know, the fastest way down to the ravine is you just walk off the cliff over there. I mean, you know, you walk carefully down the cliff. That was a friendship arrow. It was a friendship arrow, and you know, nothing bad happened to you. Don't be sore at me. Like, I stared at that plane from the from the hut like so many times. Just and then everywhere I went, I just got killed by something. I had no idea where I was going. I'd always get lost. And that's on Voyager, right? Like, oh, no. Actually, you missed all the exciting, like, cooking and sewing. That's all that you missed. It's a pretty cool spot up there, but it's not where we're headed today. We're going to try to get up to the top. So now you've got to watch me struggle and claw my way through the ravine, which, I mean, come on. Barbecue or wolf fight? I mean, really. Although down here, there's that cave with the laptop. And there's the email. I don't know what it says. I did the archivist challenge, but obviously I wasn't paying attention. Because, yeah, it was like... the other day, I'm sitting there like, what kind of email would this guy send? As his sort of last, or is he like literally reading like some spam email, like, you know, hello sir, I am glad contacted you for exchange of ideal circumstance for money transfer. And you're like, oh man, this is my last email. Might as well send them your banking information. Oh, yeah, the burgers were great. Of course, my burgers were topped up off with tomatoes and cucumbers that I grew. So that was a nice touch on that particular meal. Yeah, sometimes I wonder, it's like, can I leave my phone hooked up to this guy's laptop? Because it works. It works well. All right, here we go. Pound back that last little bit of water there. Brace yourselves, everyone. Nap time. I should have actually crouched, though. I have been the only cave I've had a wolf follow me into and maul me was this cave. Michael York actually was like, hey, they do follow you into a cave. It's like, yes, yes. That particular one did. All right. That's much better. I don't know who I was fooling with this bow and arrow nonsense. The headwind's sort of irritating. But if I can get around this guy... Alright. He's coming right for me, but he doesn't see me. So hopefully I can sneak around him, stand up, and shoot him in the back. I'm so glad when they actually complain about something that the animal's not like, what was that? You know, turns and looks at you and eats you. All right, buddy. We don't need to get too close. And then when you're going that way, I need you to keep going that way for just a little bit longer. All right. Ooh. Good enough. Yep, good enough. Okay, let's go get this thing. Yeah, he's probably just like... My Instagram account's gonna explode when... My socks! I found my socks, guys! Yeah, my Instagram account's gonna explode when they find out I'm trapped in a ravine. Sweatshirt, hoodie. Oh, you're back. Okay, guys. It's nice, because not very often... Oh, no, don't crouch now. Give me that. Oh, come on now. There we go. Take that, thank you. All right. Now. So, we got that done with. I got my arrow back. And we're on our way. Like, I gotta admit, I've only gotten it to work like a half dozen times. Every other time the wolf just flips out and runs away. But I've never been mauled. But I heard somebody say on the forums that they did get mauled. So, I'm not going to be like, you're full of it. they barked at me a couple of times like they were thinking about it. Oh, let's go up to the... Let's go up. Let's stay outside, guys. Let's stay outside. Yeah, I've gotten a couple of barks, kind of gave my heart a little stutter. I thought, ooh, am I going to have to fight a dying wolf? But no. Well, usually there's an unfortunate person there. I love it when I'm describing this game to other people. It sounds like such a downer because they'll be like, well, are there other people in the game? It's like, no. Actually, the only other people you encounter are dead. If you're playing the survival. There are some NPCs, but for the most part, everybody's dead but you. Which probably wouldn't be a fun state to be in, I don't think. Like, personally, I would call that a horrible way to start my day if I'd ever found somebody frozen to death in the snow. If I found 3 people in one day, I would be... Yeah, that would be very taxing emotionally, I imagine. It's not... Whew. So, by this point, you know, she's given away like 20-something feathers. This poor girl has seen so many people in the snow. It's just like, oh, there's another one. Yeah, you know, personally, I don't think I'd be doing too well with this. Now, is that where... I think this is a spot where a tree grows through a... No. Can you get through there, though? Because I always go up and around that way. Hello, rabbit. Okay, so this just looked like something else from way back there. Okay, we'll go around. Place for another nap. We'll have a short nap, 2 hours probably, and go on up to deer clearing. Because that's the best way to go. But yes, the barbecue went well. Unfortunately, I have to get more propane. It literally just ran out right as I was melting the cheese on some of the burgers because there are requests for melted cheese. So, all right. This is where we start a fire. She's... No, we'll sleep for an hour. Drink a coffee. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Oh, 1 second here. All right, back again. Pick that up. Then we'll drink a coffee. Yeah, you know, it's like, do you keep yourself entertained enough or do you get nuts in that situation? Yeah, see, you can see the wreck from over here still. It's like taunting you pretty much everywhere you go. Yeah, and I'd circle. die of cold damage up here. Still not know where I was going. Because the rope on the other side, like if you don't know where the problem for me was the secluded shelf. I had no idea where that was, so that made me go online and find a map of this place. So we'll sleep in the we'll sleep in the deer clearing cave, at least until fully rested. Then we'll beat it over to the mountain. Hey, I'm too encumbered to climb, guys, and then I started staring at what I was writing at. Let's see here. What have I picked up? Like, good job. Look at all this wood. That solves that. Here we go. Okay, you guys, I saw something on YouTube. Made me laugh. I would have made the comment, but I couldn't. It's one of those things where it's like it was too old, right? Like you couldn't just, yeah, I got to take my, well, there's a Renaissance fair up here and we're making pulp to make paper. So I need the extra wood. Magic. Okay, so this guy, he jumped out of a plane. It was, okay. How do I tell this story to somebody laughing? Oh my God. Okay, so this guy and his friends were involved in a plane crash while skydiving. He jumped out and deployed his parachute. Didn't go very well for him because he was over the ocean. And he ended up drifting in the ocean for days, I think, like 3 days, holding onto a log and just being in some serious not good ways, I guess you could say. He's not having a good time at the beach. So, it was tragic. None of his friends made it. Like, it was like he had to deal with all these. He had no idea what was going on. He was out in the middle of the ocean, and he's giving his account of like the plane crash and everything. And then it talks about him being left in the ocean. And then it ends. Because it's only 13 minutes long, and the actual show itself, of course, is 45 minutes long. So everyone was like, hey, that was not really a good way to end that. Hey, guys, I so wanted to put in the comment of, well, they actually just took him out of the ocean for the interviews, and then they put him back after the show was done. So that's why you don't know how it ends, because for him it's still ongoing. That's the way I think on a daily basis, guys. I'm sorry, I don't know. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, here we go. We got to make water. I got a whole bunch of wood. Let's burn wood, make water. Let's turn wood into water. Yar. Okay. And then, good stuff. I brought some of those. Yeah, I like the odds. I could have dropped like a stick or something and kept the book for easier burning, but let's challenge myself. Could have lit a torch like a actual professional interloper player would. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff. See, Magic, you're asking. I wonder how long you can live if you're careful. Well, I can tell you, you can live for over 2 years if you're not careful. Huh? Touching the void. Nope, I'm instantly confused with another documentary. At least I don't want to recommend it. I would not recommend the one Yeah. Touching the void. Okay. All right. That's the K2 one, isn't it? Oh, God. Eesh. Yeah, I've seen that one. It's the K2 one, isn't it, Dave? This is a story how a bunch of people climbed a mountain and then it was like, and everybody died. It was so awful. It's like, well, that's... Oh, no! Okay, I actually have a story about that one, Dave. Because he talks about Boney M, of all things, in that. How he's crawling down the mountain, and of course, because he's got the appropriate song of Brown Girl in the Ring. And, because he's got to crawl because he can't walk. Yeah. And he's got this song stuck in his head. And he was... Yeah, and he was like, please, don't, not to Boney M. I don't want to die, not to Boney M. Like, at least pick me a different song. Oh, man.
Okay, getting a bit thirsty.
Yeah, I watched that episode, and I was like, oh, yeah, that would be a hard thing, you know, the song you can't stand stuck in your head as you're fading in and out of consciousness. So anyway, fast forward about a year. Oh, Pike Henry, if you don't watch Dave, you gotta, man. Good stuff going on over there. But about a year later from that, I got, because this isn't actually my voice. This is what's left and what came back. I was Jimmy Whispers for like 3 months. No voice. I got so sick. I got like that H1N1 or whatever, I think. I don't know. I know I got pneumonia out of it. It wasn't good times. But I got really sick. And I was, it was just racked with fever all the time and stuff. And all I could do was go to work and then come home and then lay down and shake. It was rough. I went to work every day because I had to pay for that place that I could lay down and shake in. Anyway, I'm stuck there on the couch, just fevered and just feeling like death. And the Wiggles were on, performing Boney M's Brown Girl in the Ring. And it brought back that documentary. And I was like, yes, this is a miserable experience in and fading in and out of consciousness. So I can attest to that. Yeah, get on over there. If you haven't seen Dave McD, he does do some pretty awesome stuff. I gotta say. It's like he does like a dead man's challenge and lives. Not like me. Let's cook it. He's much more organized, and he actually has a plan. He doesn't just do what I do and kind of just react to situations over and over again. Here's a good movie. You know what, guys? I tried to watch the movie The Room. I saw it was on, and I tried to watch it with my wife. I knew how bad it was. Like I knew how bad The Room is, right? but I was, because I'd seen it before, and I'm like, what the hell am I watching? So, yes, it's just, I'm wondering if I'm thinking about the Happy Time Fun Murders instead of Meet the Feebles. But anyway, yeah, that horrible movie, The Room, I tried to watch it with my wife with a straight face, like, oh, this will be really good. Yeah, I know, right? It's almost like real life, but abstract. Like, it's so awesome. So I tried to watch it with her, like, and keep a straight face. And yeah, I could not play cards against her if I wanted to win money. She saw right through it. She's like, okay, very funny. Are we actually gonna watch a real movie? Haha, food poisoning! I'll go great with it. Oh no, stop that. Okay. Now we gotta sleep for 10 hours. No choice. No choice.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
Well, how about we sleep for 6 hours then? Don't put it back on. I got the madness to stop. You can't turn it back on. Oh, man. Okay, 4 hours. We can do 4 hours. Sure. Lots of water. Calories in the gullet. I'm not gaining back any condition, but my condition isn't that bad. So we're going to be all right. We'll be all right. 4 more hours. Let's cure up. Okay. Nothing like a well-timed blizzard. Why not? Now, I'm hoping that the blizzard, it's you know, it's warm enough in the day that when my fire dies, the blizzard won't kill me. Is it really that cold in here? It's really trying to kill me. And she's thirsty. Oh, come on now. The sun's up. Oh, it really is that cold, eh? Huh. All right. Okay. Light a damn fire.
Too cold to think.
I really bet on that thing taking off. Actually, wait.
Come on.
I'm actually just watching you, Dave. Actually, I stopped watching your video so that I could live stream. Let's make sure I got this long in there. Oh, Dave.
Man, all I can think about is food.
Oh, have some tea. Oh, back up. Tea. Good to have one. Oh, you're leaving so soon. All right. Anyway. Oh, well, you know what? Let's just sleep for an hour and warm up. Not in that. There we go. Like that made me laugh. I just, yeah. Hey, how's it going out here, guys? Just want to make sure I have. Because I'm going to actually drop a buff. I'm going to actually do what you're supposed to do in this situation. And put down a heat buff. Okay, guys, I promise. Let's go summit here in a minute. The blizzard threw me off. I knew I was sleeping here overnight. Alright, 12 minutes until ready. I'm going to throw a couple of sticks on there. Be able to either pull a torch or light a torch when we get up. Sleep for an hour. Alright, pounding the coffee. Yeah, let's step out like we're rich. I got this high class fancy torch I made. Did I make it or did I steal it? I think I stole it. Oh, I found it over in Three-Way Cave. That's where I got this thing. Still gonna show off though, you know. I don't know, if I didn't know better, I'd say that this weather might turn south on me. Oh my goodness, Dave. Hey, birch bark. That's pretty good, though. I did see one short that made that when I was like a little kid. I saw one. Yeah, exactly. Timing, schedule, screw you. You get to stay here. I saw one film short, though, when I was a kid. Scared the living daylights out of me. Forever. Like, to this day, I'm still like, I still think about it, and I'm just like, I don't know. And it was like, oh, scrap metal. And cloth, scrap metal, cloth, scrap metal. Yes. And that's how you summit on day one, using those 2 pieces of cloth and some of the clothing that I found down below, which I'm still carrying with me for reasons.
I'll take it.
Soup, soup, and soup. There we go. Do I walk? Okay, it saves time. And I'm pretty inefficient most of the time, so I guess we'll go up this way. Pest showed me this way. Yeah, I know, right? Like, where were they lacking? It's like, you want to send this BOL for me, Barry? Yeah, what's on it? We got 2 pieces of cloth, 3 pieces of scrap metal, and 3 cans of soup. On an airplane. Yeah, on an airplane. Sure. On Stalker, there's like 5 whetstones in there, guys. It's an amazing place.
Oh, I could eat
It's like not only on Stalker do you get like the real knife and the real axe, but your whetstones. You don't get none of this 2 per map nonsense. You get actual like clusters of whetstones. It's awesome. Where are we walking here? Oh, you're stuck on the snowbank. Okay. In this corner. You don't want to lose too much altitude, because then you get stuck.
Right. I can't feel my feet.
Oh, well, don't touch them. Oh, yeah, okay. This is where you lose, you kind of go a little bit of a drop off. Okay. I think, yeah, she ended up skipping up onto something because of that injury. I think I got bandages. But I'm not bandaging anything until I'm out of cheese land here. That's just... Oh, there were so many times when I made it to this point, just on different experimental runs. Some of you, I took you guys with me sometimes, and this was the point where I died, staring at this rope. Not enough energy to get up, stuck down here. I've slept at the bottom of this thing. It's, again, something I wouldn't recommend. Oh yeah, still can't run. You betcha. You betcha, bud. Okay, here we go, guys. Medical. Some painkillers. Here we go. All right. We're ready to go. So, guys, we're 1 nap away from the summit. Or a stim, if I really was feeling desperate. Yeah, I never found this place with trying to summit, and it's pretty much impossible to, like, I got to a certain part over there, and then I got attacked by a bear, and I was like, okay, I can't go that way, because there's a bear in a bowling alley. You, a bear, in a bowling alley. That's it. That's how they stick you. So yeah, I needed the map in order to get up here. So many poor Voyagers just died here. Like back when I played Voyager. And then when I summited, I was like, what the heck is this? Because on Voyager, it's disgusting. There's so much stuff up there.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
There's a container full of MREs, for God's sake. Like, what are you going to do with all that food? How about have some soup? All right, guys. Yeah, Dave got stuck in a blizzard for a very inconvenient amount of time there so far. I'm watching him in Mystery Lake. Sorry for the spoiler, Dave. Well, he's trapped by a blizzard. And on his run, it's not really a spoiler. It's kind of like just a constant condition. All right. Now the coal can stay there. There's a body and stuff back there, but... yeah, we'll get out of here. Or get to the other end. Quick, have a really quick nap. Cedar, oh man, how can I say no to Cedar? He's by himself. Looked lonely. Let's bring him with us. Alright, here we go. I won't sleep for that long, or maybe I will. Yeah, it's pretty much a constant condition he is in, just blizzard after blizzard. It's like, you've survived for 9 days. You've survived 8 blizzards. It's like, what? Ridiculous. I mean, this girl's had a lot of blizzards, don't get me wrong. Sorry, now I gotta check. It's right down at the bottom. Blizzard survived 20. She's been alive for how long? 25 days. Really? That's actually a lot. That's a lot. Well, I like it how there's those there's those hey, Frosty. I like it how there's those weather days when it's so brutal. And it sounds like a blizzard, but it's not. Or when you think it's stopping being a blizzard, and then it picks up again. It was like, was it some sort of weird eye in the storm winter hurricane? Like, this is crap. Thing is about Canadian snowstorms, don't mean to be all, bragging about snowstorms. My birthday's in January, which is a sucking time to have your birthday, if you ask me. But it is what it is, right? Anyway, so my birthday's in January. And one year I went out to my grandmother's house. My one uncle, it's just because of marriage and stuff like that. My one uncle is like 3 months younger than me. The 31st, Steve, the 31st. But my uncle's like 3 months younger than I am due to marriage and such. So we always hung out and stuff. So I went to basically his house and hung out and played video games and stuff for my birthday. And then proceeded to get storm stayed there for 4 days and 3 nights. Oh, right on. See, an Aquarius. I think it might be a winter baby thing to like this game. I don't know. Born in the winter.
like being cold.
Yeah.
You do.
What? 26th of... What? Okay, so who else here is born in January? This is starting to freak me out. Yeah, like what's going on there? Okay. Just gotta rest up for a second. Nice day out, though. It's a very pretty sky. Alright. I was just worried that we'd all been cloned in January or something. Hello, honey. How are you doing? Exactly. That was the major giveaway. Is I'd created y'all, but I hadn't created birthdays. Yeah, just May and January. That's the only 2 months I can think of. You got me by about 5 years past. Oop.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Yeah, well, January 1976. So just missed 75. It's fine by me. Because then I'd be even older. Whoa, 17. Wow, Frosty. You are young. Yeah, you'd probably win. There's that movie, No Country for Old Men. Well, this game is definitely Country for Old Men, I tell you. Let's go do the plane and start a fire. I think it's the pace. Oh, I know. I have a pair of boots that's 20 years old. That's crazy. Actually, at the play, there was, what did they say? Was it, there'll be cigarettes, e-cigarettes, something, and then what is strong adult language? Yes, strong adult language. Now I looked at my wife and I'm like, ooh, like mortgage or taxes. Yeah, she keeps me around. I don't know why. Yeah, I remember when I was in my 20s and I thought I was a grown up. Then when I was in my 30s, I was like, wow, we weren't even close. It's like you thought you were tired before. Okay, here we are. Let's start a fire. For those of you who have... Hey, look, it's a hacksaw. For those of you who have just watched the Loons video, this is where he started his fire. I could use a torch like a regular person. Let's do that. Well, that's the thing. It's funny. The secret to being a grown-up is that there are no grown-ups. It's just a bunch of 40 and 50-year-old kids running around still not knowing what they're doing.
Come on, little fire.
It's like when, you know, somebody's like, oh, it's over this way, sir. It's like, whoa, don't call me sir. That conveys authority. I could get us killed at any time. Listening to me. It's like I can't really think of a time. It's like, oh, and that's when I knew I was an adult.
I would eat anything right now.
Anything, eh? What about crackers? Do you like crackers? Well, it's actually kind of like this thing where you become this old child that mostly needs a nap. You get grumpy and cynical, and I gotta say it's because there's not enough nap time out there. Let's use our hands for this guy. Wait a second. How much time do we got left? Yeah, okay, we're good. Yeah, it's like, why does this have different rates of aging? Oh my goodness, I was going to say, I'm getting thirsty. I have a bottle of water right behind me. That's fantastic.
This stuff will come in handy.
Hey, more socks. You know what I didn't put on was the socks I got.
This will come in handy.
I think all that will come in handy. Well, for now, I can put this on.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Heavy with stuff. I've got 2 pairs of E-wraps. Also got 2 pairs of combat bands. Always appreciated.
Wonder if the owner's around.
It's all rusty. Everyone's favorite movie star. Well, I remember actually there was a picture of a guy I know mid-air with his elbow out going at one of those glass coffee tables. They decided it was time to kill the coffee table, and he flying elbowed it. Oh. He was fine, I guess. Put that disinfectant back.
Fingers are numb.
We are also holding onto a shoe star. Actually, this can go, and then we'll break these down when we're up here. We get our third fire striker. Yes, we do.
This stuff will come in handy.
Sure. Yeah, there's like a flare gun and everything up here. Let's see if we get the matches over on this side. We do.
So cold.
I think we'll actually look inside. There we go. Wait, what was that? It was a piece of wood. I thought it was a broken arrow for a second. Oh, so you're... Yeah, that's it, Frosty. See, your dad would have had an old Atari kicking around. Because I gave my... Ooh, we got... Oh, right on. We got an Aurora up here. Because I gave my kids an NES. And we got a refurbished one that stopped working almost immediately. But as temperamental as an NES is,
Can't feel my hands.
let's play some games on that. And I still had the GoldenEye. The one with GoldenEye on it, the N64. So my kids thought those were pretty cool ones. And I also gave them all my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So there's a few things I was able to give them. It was just kind of neat novelty toys. I never wanted to keep them as collectors. I just wanted them to kind of experience it too. It's like, look what I had to do. It doesn't help if you blow on them. Yes, there you go. Yeah. Hey, it's Cave Angel. How's it going? I got 9 people watching now. Jeez. Should have brushed my hair or something. Just kidding. I shaved my head. Let's grab some sleep. Actually, I was all dressed up like an adult today, wearing pants and everything, so that my wife would take me out of the house. It's pretty nice. Well, this is some pretty crappy condition food I managed to finagle here. I don't want to eat any of that. Yeah, they really do. The machines, they really work. They have some good life to them. You don't kick them. We got heat warnings. It was warm, but it wasn't super hot where I was. 3 hours more of fire. That's amazing. So I guess we did it, guys. We made it. And, well, you know me. I'm not going to... As soon as it's daylight here, we're going to run down the front of this mountain, and I'm going to go hide in that hut with my gear. "90 degrees where you're at, eh? That's hot and uncomfortable." Oh, bloody hell. I'm in a blizzard here. Just a second, guys. Stuck again. Alright. Here we go.
Man, all I can think about is food.
He's hungry. That should get us through. So let's have soup. And crackers, because it's the only food I trust, actually, right here. Wow, when it's that hot and that oppressive. 93 degrees there. Jeez. So we get a nice wind coming from the southeast. It's kind of unusual. I should really pay it. Oh no, I did the fire before. So while it's, you know, the angle of approach is kind of unusual. It's a warm wind, but it wasn't too humid here, and that's where it really gets really bad. Just because it'll get up to, yeah, like 92, 94 degrees up here in Canada, but the humidity off the lakes, it just makes it way worse. It's like that oppressive heat you can't even breathe in. Well, you can, but man, it's just everything just takes so much effort. Yeah, try to blast some of this headwind through your monitor. There's plenty of headwind, apparently. Oh, I'm doing this War of Mine playthrough because they introduced some new stuff. I was babbling this morning about it. So, I'll be doing that. I guess I can make more water or something. I got my well-fed bonus back, huh? What are we doing here? We're reading about sewing. Sure. Oh, it's just so rough. Wait a second. That new fire striker I got was 95%, guys. That's pretty huge. Yeah, I got frostbitten right off the hop with this character. She was in Hush River Valley. And it said 67%. And so I wasn't that worried. And within less than a minute, I had frostbite. I was like, oh, okay, that's how that works. Went really quick. Usually it's not my thing. Ah, there's the torches I want. Whoa. $115 degrees. That is, you could fry yourself in, like, you know, they say you could fry an egg on the sidewalk in that kind of heat. Probably your shoes would start to melt. Holy cow, that is a lot of heat. Oh yeah, I was right. I was right at that first waterfall when it hit me. Oh, it was such a drag. All right. We can't really see down there, but I kind of know where I'm going. Ooh, there we go. Probably get a sprain on this tour. Which one are we? This one, I want to go on the bottom side of this guy, I think. So I was always going to the top, and I was ended up too high up off the ground. Yeah. Yep, here it is. Oh, no. There we go. Almost. Tried to test how long you can fall without getting damage. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I don't like doing it in the dark, not because I can't see, but then you guys can't see. Ah, there it is. I knew it. See, rabbit? There we go. Rabbit knows. Oh, and if you break down those crates and stuff over there, there's nothing in them. Will I have to use my bow before I need a nap? Probably not. Probably not. Let's just go. So if you're overladen from your tour down the summit, you don't need to take that rope necessarily. You can go down over there, or you can go down right here. Hopefully there's not a wolf directly in my way. Alright. I think that went kind of smoothly. He throws things with, like, anger, no matter what situation she's in. No fishing nut. Alright. So we made it, guys. We made it all the way up and all the way back down. Again, see, this is... And it's a complete, I don't know, kind of a cursory search of Timberwolf. There's so much more here in the way of medicine, loot, food. It's pretty good. So, I'm pretty happy with how that tour went. Let's just nip inside for now. So she's got to eat a lot of poisonous food, potentially poisonous food, while waiting for this thing to cure. Probably once these are cured, we'll probably head out of here. Wait, how's my birch bark? Oh, it's cured. Well, I can make some more arrows while I'm here too, killing time. So, yeah. Oh yeah. So I need to make tinder too before I get going anywhere. Do I want to start this? Nah. I think we're good. We can have a sleep. I can save it. And then next Sunday at 10 a.m., we'll sleep for an hour. We'll, yeah. This is like, it takes you, yeah, it did. It took me, what's that, almost an hour and a half to get up and 4 minutes to come down. Like, you can go slightly faster, but you die. So, because I have jumped off the airplane before. Anyhow, we'll see you next Sunday, live. This week I'll be putting out a few. Yeah, exactly. It's like you run downhill versus. It's such a huge difference. You're dodging predators and everything else, and ropes and. But yeah, so this is. I'll be doing some long dark videos. I got or no, not long dark videos. This war mine. Sorry, guys. But then Sunday I'll stream again. But yeah, we got there's a new story mode, and much like the long dark, the story modes are okay, but it's the survival sandbox that has replayability. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. As always, it's good to see you all. I had 10 people watching. That's insane. So yeah, thank you guys. We'll see you next week live, and yeah, I'll throw out a couple of videos. I might even start a new Long Dark Dead Man's Challenge or something. Who knows? But we've almost gone to every zone with this girl, so I think I'll retire her, and we'll start up something new after I make Desolation Point. So, right on. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you later, and until then, keep surviving.